Hi, I'm John Browne, and I've been here a while. I think I'll start by playing a song that I wrote here so long ago that I probably should be dead by now. About a real high energy gig I had here on the island. Where am I? My fingers are remembering where things are. That doesn't always happen. I'm the man that poisoned all the cherry pie. I'm the man that poisons all the cherry pie. Yes, I poison cherry. The people cry that they can't get enough of my rich, red, brown, black, delicious cherry pie. Yes, I'm the man, poisons all the cherry pie. I'm the man, poisons all the cherry pie. I spray them cherries and the people cry that they love that foggy fiasco around their cherry pie. I don't know why. Yeah, I used to share these trees with all the birds and bees and every little beetle, worm, and fly. Till one day it occurred to me that if they'd go away or die, that I'd have all the cherries for my cherry pie. Well, I'm the man that poisons all the cherry pie. Yes, I'm the man that propagates that gray and lethal sky. I poison cherries, and the bugs all cried, John, there's something burning in my tiny little compound eye. Yes, get some arsenic, lead, or diazinon instead, but a powder with poison feel, you know. Knock them little buggers dead if they try to make a measure of my red, brown, rich, ripe symbol of success appeal. Why do I love that? I'm the man that poisons all the cherry pie. I'm the man that gets the undertaker high. Yes, he says hi every time he walking by because he knows I'm good for business with my cherry pie. Yes, I am. I'm the man that poisons all the cherry pie. I'm the man that poisons all the cherry pie. And I will continue to poison till the people cry that there's too much poison. I can't imagine too much poison in their cherry pie. Oh my. Thank you. That's very kind. About 10 years before I wrote that song, when I was in the midst of a burgeoning family, little kids popping out of God knows where, every year or so. I wrote this song for one of my children, and partly for her, and partly because I can't help myself. Sometimes I just have to blah, 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 blah. I gotta say about the cherry pie thing that I made this observation once on a field trip, which got me kicked off the team, but wondering if humans are the only mammal that poisons their water to make it fit to drink, you know. Sew my heart up in a sack of sand. I'll make love with my sweet little Raggedy Ann. Though your eyes don't roll in your head when you recline, we could stay awake all night now, I don't mind. When I'm stuck to the gum in your hair, a sunrise red, as we lie in the heat that the kids pushed under the bed. We could dance, romance, through the dreams nobody planned. And I'll be right by the side of my wide-eyed Raggedy Ann. You know, you had something all the puppets lacked, and poor China Dolly's head was cracked. So I saw you, round and firmly packed. Oh, the Barbie doll was really stacked, and she had skin matte with artificially tan. Oh, hey, no way, every thread in my heart cried Raggedy Ann. Whistle this part, but I can't whistle anymore because you have to have teeth to whistle properly. Some places playing could land, yes I am. I think I see it now, well it looks like Raggedy Ann. What you doing down there? I got my nose down close to the ground, yes that's my plan. Yes, I'll snip your heart out like the hound of love I am. Oh baby, there with the in the middle, stuck underneath the couch, why'd they put you? With your smile so on, you could not even holler, ow! I would run to you as fast as my cotton legs can. I'll be your Raggedy Andy, Andy, candy man, yeah, baby. The world would know I love you, Raggedy Ann, yes. The world will know I love you, Raggedy Ann. I've got to talk to the bank. I've got to get them to hook up my secret facial recognition spy camera on their money machine over here, and then with the camera that I have mounted in the tent, I can watch them put in their code, and you know, then I know who to go back at midnight and murder and take away their wallet. It's nothing personal. It's just capitalism on parole, you know. song about, I don't know, it's about 25 years ago. I was hearing about these gold miners moving into a new territory in Brazil and decimating the local indigenous folks so that they could run off with the gold. And in the last few years down there with this, they had this president, I don't know, named something like Bows and Arrows or something like that. Anyway, he was all about letting them do it again. And so they went back and did it again. And of course, people get sick and die and get murdered and all that stuff happens. But, so this isn't about anything recent, but it seems to be a recurring event. So I'm going to sing about it anyway. What I thought about it then. And I had to change this arrangement a little bit because my hands are old and slow like I am, and so I can't do the acrobatics anymore. It's like I fell off the high wire and landed on my hand. Three little children lying in bed, two of them sick, the other most dead. Well, I called for the doctor. He shakes his maracas, said I could fix him, but my drugs is in a warehouse in Caracas. Yeah, no mammas, little baby. Never seen a toaster. Yeah, no mammas, little baby. Never ride no train. Yeah, no mammas, little babies. Love my psychedelic posters. Yeah, no mammas, little baby. Love the party when it rains. Yeah. Party when it rains. Way down south of Alabama, there's a bunch of friendly people called themselves Yanomami. Now they're living in the jungle, Venezuela, Brazil. People love the pungle till they're always taking ill. The Yanomami's little baby, eating termite larvae. Yanomami's little baby, eating monkey brain. Yanomami's little babies, they go swimming when it's sunny. Yanomami's little babies love to party when it rains. They party when it rains. Party when it rains, they party when it rains. Well, there's someone drilling oil down in Yanomami County. Someone found an emerald. Why, wasn't that about it? Hey, they're panning gold in the Yanomami River. Sudden all the Yanomami's coming down with swollen livers. Yanomami little baby. Never seen a graveyard. Yanomami's little babies, they don't bury no dead. No, they reduces them to ashes. They add a little water, stirs them up and pass them around, and they just drink them down instead. Yanomami's little baby, leaving hugs and affection. Yanomami's little baby, leaving hugs for young and old. Yanomami's little baby, feel emotional protection should be soft and warm and fuzzy, and not shiny, hard and cold. Yanomami's little baby. Yanomami's little baby, woo-hoo. Yanomami's little babies, they go fishing when they're hungry. Yanomami's little babies love to party when it rains. They party when it rains. Party, 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 party when it rains. Yes, they do. Oh, they did. Thank you very much. Here's another one of those songs about things that seem to be happening over and over again. But anyway, we'll get over it if we have to. How I hear tell marijuana, the gateway drug, it's a rug ride, a magic carpet, take you straight to addiction. I want to tell you right now, it was cars that done it for me. Leave me out of reality and into pulp fiction. So how many other felons got started with a speeding ticket? Did you ever drive home drunk once and you didn't get caught? There's power under your right foot, man, you just can't lick it. Moving better than sex, faster than the speed of thought. Am I getting away with murder? Is it something that happened behind the wheel of a car? Who cares if she screams? Maybe nobody heard her. Am I addicted to getting away with murder? Well, the boys my age started with an old Dodge, Ford, or Chevy, and the first one might have been free, and you never can quit. So down, motors just got strong. The bodies got real heavy till they're 2 or 3 tons wrapped around the place you sit. How many gallons have you fed to the hungry machine? Well, the pump is on, but I don't think nobody's counting. 'Cause the handle's never too heavy at the first church of gasoline. Dials flash and spin and that price tag just keeps on mounting. Am I addicted to getting away with murder? Is it something that happened behind the wheel of a car? Oh. Who cares if she screams? Maybe nobody heard her. Am I addicted to getting away with murder? Well, we're pumping California, Wyoming, Colorado, and Oklahoma, Texas, Canada, and Alaska, Mexico, and Venezuela, Nigeria, and Arabia. That's the thing I wanted to ask you. How is the Army doing in old Iraq? Didn't Halliburton boys ever get that oil flowing? I don't suppose there's a chance in hell we'll ever be bringing them back. Well, this rig's on fire, I guess I ought to be rolling. I reckon. Am I addicted to getting away with murder? Is it something that happened behind the wheel of a car? Who cares if she screams? Maybe nobody heard her. Am I addicted to getting away with murder? Getting away with murder. We're getting away with murder. Thank you. I was going to bring my music stand, and because I haven't memorized any new songs lately. The memory's going, but the pencil won't stop sometimes, so whatever. I'll get it together one of these days, maybe, or I'll die, one or the other. Something will happen. I am with another hat on a different kind of stage. I'm your official District 3 King County Noxious weed extermination board member. Hey, watch out what you say, you know. The weed Nazis are watching you. I'm so happy to do something to wreak havoc on my community in an official capacity. I tried to do this taking advantage of my genetic proclivities. I am, you know, Scots and Irish and English and Norwegian or something. I don't know. A bunch of people that are just horribly similar. They like to go around the world and kill people and take their stuff, you know. In this song, they're taking their own stuff. Well, it's from a song that they're taking their own stuff. In this case, it's not quite like that. If I can remember this. Ah, the chilly April shower, down into your bones they settle. Alder, fucking Robert, blooms bright pink beneath the nettles. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go and chill it. Here's a wee plastic bag now. Don't come back until you fill it. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the gentle autumn showers round the pastures of the dairies where the herb fucking Robert blooms beneath the huckleberry. Will you go, lassie, go? Leave your warm, quiet barroom and go pull a fucking Robert and perhaps a magic mushroom. Will you go, lassie, go? If my paramour won't go, I will surely find another, a sophisticated gardener, perhaps someone like her mother. Will you go, lady, go? And we'll all go together and put the fucking Robert when we're dressed right for the weather. Will you go, lady? You're very kind. Thank you. I was watching the Memphis Radio Kings and thinking, you know, part of my music background was being exposed to Memphis, the Memphis Jug Band, and this incredible, colossal bunch of musicians back in the 20s and 30s that were playing songs that I appreciate for their musicality and also for the lyrics that they recorded. That was pretty wild when you think about it. I mean, I understood jug band as soon as it happened to me, where we sang something controversial on stage and we saw police beginning to move toward the distant exits to come around and grab us, and we managed to get out the back door and run. And I understood that with those people, it was obvious why you had a jug band and you didn't pack around a double bass to be the bass. You had a jug instead because you could put it under your arm and beat the heat. And everything else was pretty mobile, too. Washboard, guitar, mandolin, banjo maybe. No keys. Oh, yeah. No, well, maybe, I don't know if anybody was packing a button accordion or anything. Anyway, this was the song that first got my attention about how wild they were. That, you know, when you think about this, when I heard this song and I thought about it a little while later, I will maybe do a little deconstruction here while I'm playing, but somebody could have written a masterpiece about just what's going down in this song, you know, it's just crazy. When you think about it, it's, you know, it's being recorded. There were no black people recording black people. It was all white people recording black people. So the Memphis Jug Band comes in and sits down and, you know, and get ready to play. And there's a whitewash station 3 miles from glory, so this jug band has a chance. There's a whitewash station 3 miles from glory, so this jug band has a chance. Yeah, blow your whistle, toot your horn, and hear this Memphis Jug Band, be glad you're born. There's a whitewash station 2 miles from glory, so the jug band has a chance. Now if you want to get to heaven, let me tell you what you do. You just grease your feet with a little mutton stew. Now, mutton stew. Because, you know, the Lord was going to divide the goats and the sheep and let the sheep go in. And so you want mutton. You didn't want it. Yes, you grab a bottle of corn in your left hand so you can hide it on your hip when you walk past the Lord, you know. And make your way into the promised land. And if you meet the devil and it says, how do? You say, I'm on my way to glory. Don't you want to come too? Well, the devil might declare. Yeah, right. The devil's going to tell you. The devil might declare you could do just as well. Now, there's a whitewash station 9 miles from hell. Well, think about it. Do you want to go to heaven pretending to be white? Or do you want to go to hell where all the other black people are and pretend that you're white and get a lot of laughs, you know, and be entertaining, and, you know, and to be, besides, you have to walk 9 miles. That means for 3 times longer you're going to be alive without the face paint. Anyhow, there's a whitewash station 3 miles from glory, so this jug band has a chance. I mean, jug band has a chance. Yeah. So when I heard that, my attitude took one of those cosmic leaps. What do you call them? A quantum leap. That's the word I wanted. The thing where dilemmas are solved because they're both possible. That's beautiful. I love to hear that Casey when she blows. I love to hear that Casey when she blows. I love to hear that Casey when she blows. Blowing like she's got a heavy load. When I get back on that Casey road, back on the Casey road. When I get back on that Casey road, I'm gonna love that woman like she's never been loved before. There's that long train, mean engineer, mean engineer, mean engineer. Long train and a mean engineer. Yes, he took my woman and he let me standing here. When I get back on that Casey road, when I get back on that Casey road, get back on that Casey road, I swear to God, I'm gonna love that woman till her love for me explodes. There it is. Hi. Oh, you tired old digits. I love to hear that Casey when she blows. Love to hear that Casey when she blows. Yeah, she's blowing like she got the very heavy load. Blowing like she got a very heavy load. Blowing like my woman is still on board. That's a Memphis Jug Band song. Thank you. That's the kind of stuff they did too. It was good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, let's see. How else can I annoy you? I wrote a song about, I don't know, anybody remember the Christic Institute? This is during the Reagan years. These people tried to sue the government and the CIA, and all they got for it was a dead reporter and, I don't know, some kind of other horrible trouble. But they had their heart in the right place. They just didn't have enough guns and lawyers, that's all. That's what you needed. Lawyers, guns, and money. So, there's a lot of truth in that. Anyhow, I wrote this right after that guy with that funny German name got shot down or crashed his plane. He had the right connections with a whole lot of people. I think he was headed for Louisiana or Arkansas when he crashed. Bought a farm down Costa Rica way. Is that right? No. I'm in the wrong key, I bet. Maybe I'm in D. How about G? I think I'll do it there. I bought a farm down Costa Rica way. I borrowed money from the CIA. Massimino. How it is today, you know, everything has a price. And all I've got to do to pay that loan, keep up an airstrip and a telephone. Not much to ask to keep a happy home, a home here in paradise. Now people say them agents got it made, mostly overworked, underpaid. They help this nation build a foreign trade, and you know, everyone does their part. Like me, I work each day till I damn near drop, with the cows and the cashews and the coffee crop. Small time for mama, little curly top, but you know, they're always right here in my heart. Honkies in paradise, honkies in paradise. Everything is working mighty nice for the honkies in paradise. Now these little brown brothers that you see, they smile, they wave my way, and they laugh so free, you know, there's not a thing they wouldn't do for me. Reckon how we come so far. Don't need a lot, a little country shack, a garden plot, and chickens round the back. Stuff they got don't fill a coffee sack. Sometimes I envy just how free they are. Honkies in paradise, honkies in paradise. Everything is working mighty nice for the honkies in paradise. One day this gringo hombre come to me and flashed a roll of Yankee greenery and asked me how much would it cost to see what's going out on that plane. I said, my friend, that there's the CIA. Well, just walk down and take a look today. We climb inside, I hear him gasp and say, well, I can see that they've been feeling no pain. 'Cause they had a pile of heroin you could hide a wheelbarrow in. Cocaine enough to move the marrow in a Manhattan cemetery off the net. Oh, Lord. Honkies in paradise. Honkies in paradise. Everything is working mighty nice for the honkies in paradise. Honkies in paradise. Honkies in paradise. Everything is working mighty nice for the honkies in paradise. Thank you. Oh boy. How else can I get it? I sang that at my 50th high school reunion, and that woman that was running the show got the hook and pulled me off stage. That was it. I mean, it was a town. It's a town where they've been making, you know, government owned the town when we moved there. Everybody rented their house from GE, you know, 28,000 people in town, and everybody was paying rent because they were hired, most of the people there that weren't business people. We weren't part of the scientific and pipe fitting community, but everybody else there was busy building things to make plutonium, and so somehow I got moved out of bucolic Tacoma at an early age and plopped in Richland, Washington. It was an experience that I don't exactly regret. And they had the best public school system in the nation because the government was paying for everything. I mean, I'm talking about in 1960, you could take 5 foreign languages in high school, you know. You could take French, German, Russian, Latin, I don't know, Spanish for sure. And, you know, the students had stuff, and they had librarians, and they had nurses in the schools, even the grade schools. The grade school had an orchestra, for Christ's sake, 6th graders. You know, it was wonderful. I didn't ever learn to read music there. That would have been a good thing, maybe. But I got there a little late. I didn't hit it until the 4th grade. So can't win them all. Well, I actually feel like scandalizing you all, so I think I will, and then I'll get thrown off stage too. This is a song I wrote in a very strange state of mind. I can remember the words, I might not. What can we do when the flesh grows queasy? Why can't we leave well enough alone? We're American, everything should be easy. But with every contention, there comes a bone. And I'm getting older, sure no wiser. And lately I'm cranky and out of sorts. Should I look for salvation from Merck or Pfizer? Is it all in my head or in my shorts? Orgasm after orgasm, there's some who claim it and others razz about an orgasm that just keeps rolling along. Orgasm to just that. Let me think there. For people like me, it's mostly pain. Well, you wriggle and you wiggle and you sweat and strain with the wild gyrations, the bumpy. There's a shiver in the quiver and you're over the hump. I only left out one verse. Orgasm after orgasm, now you see who's grinning and you know who hasn't. That orgasm that just keeps rolling, rolling and 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 rolling. You keep that big old rolling, 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 rolling along like a barrel at Niagara with Prozac and Viagra. And I never felt so tall and strong. Hit 'em up, moving in, moving out, moving in. Pretty soon you got a raw high. Hey, how long you been riding? Big old. Well, I come up 2-3 weeks ago. Just keep rolling on. Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks, everybody. It's been great. I'm very appreciative.